Right, we are going to talk about one of the biggest games in Rugby League, and that's taking place this weekend. It's the Challenge Cup final, and Warrington are taking on Wigan at Wembley.
Yeah, of course, this comes after the really sad news regarding Rob Burrow, who tragically died last Sunday after, of course, being diagnosed with motor neurone disease back in 2019. Such a brave fight that he put up as well, and it was such sad news, which really shook the whole world of sport. Saturday's game will kick off at 3 in tribute to Burrow, who, of course, famously wore the number 7 at Leeds.
Yeah, we can speak to Sam Burgess now, who is, of course, the Warrington Wolves head coach. He's a former Great Britain teammate of Rob Burrow's as well. And Sam, really good morning. Thanks for joining us. That news about Rob must carry real extra weight for you. Must have brought back some horrible memories because of course, your dad, Mark, died, didn't he, in 2007 of motor neurone disease, and you were only 15 at the time.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Yeah, obviously it's tragic news, I guess, across the game of rugby league, but, you know, across England, I'd say Rob made such a huge impact, not only amongst the game and other sports for that fact, but across the M&D community. And yeah, you know, personally, our family, we lost our father whilst me and my 3 brothers were young, and it's, yeah, we all know the severity of motor neurone disease. It's a horrific thing to go through, but, you know, I think it's yeah, it's fallen on probably the best week possible, if that's a sentence to say, but we can really celebrate Rob and the impact that it's made across, you know, sport in general, but across the globe, across England, the M&D community, and then celebrate him as a player. He was such a courageous player. You know, he defied the laws of physics. He was smaller, lighter than everyone else, but played with just as much heart. So I think it's fitting we can celebrate him and enjoy what a great character he was in the game and through his toughness.
You played alongside Rob so many times, Sam, and against him as well. What's the memory that sticks out?
Yeah, obviously I played with Rob in a number of games. I played against him in my debut when I was 17, and I remember he kicked the winning conversion from the sideline, and I've never forgiven him for that. But then I made my Great Britain debut with him 12 months later after that, and my older brother played 4 or 5 seasons at Leeds Rhinos with him, and they won the Challenge Cup and the grand final together, and we've obviously been great friends since. So, you know, I get asked often, who's the hardest player you've ever played against, and Rob is in that top 3 category because he was so hard to tackle. He could make you look silly as a defender, and just loved what he brought. So yeah, he's such a great guy. You know, he'll be sadly missed, but his legacy certainly will live on for a long time.
We know how hard Burrow worked, didn't he, to raise awareness of the disease, and he's raised a huge amount of money. I think his final interview, though, had such an impact. He talked about don't waste a moment. What sort of legacy do you feel that he does leave behind?
Oh, well, I think he leaves behind a message that through adversity you should face it head on and grab the bull by the horns. You know, and don't waste time, enjoy the moment. It's, you know, I had a moment of reflection on Monday morning and asked myself, well, what's it all really about? What's important? I asked my team to do the same things, you know, and reflect in the middle of adversity. You know, and I think this weekend will be a great time for everyone to reflect on what's important. Let's enjoy the games. They'll all be played in the spirit of Rob, in the spirit of the game, as they should. You know, but I think we can all learn something through Rob's, you know, disease and illness. I mean, when, you know, I as a young man experienced motor neurone disease firsthand with my father, it was relatively unknown disease. So I think the legacy of Rob, he will be constantly connected to M&D and the awareness raised throughout the world, and we should all be grateful for that.
Sam, thank you so much
thank you. Best of luck for the weekend.
Yeah,
could be a first trophy, couldn't it, in your first full season in charge? So go well. And
awesome, guys. We'll see you at Wembley. Let's get behind it.
Thank you, Sam. Fantastic to hear from Sam then, in a big game at the weekend.